Izotope just released a brand new plugin, FXEQ. It's a multi-effect plugin combined with the EQ, so you can choose where the effects go across the frequency spectrum. From what I've seen, it looks like a pretty unique plugin, and I haven't seen any other plugin quite like it. I've seen plugins that let you use certain effects across the frequency spectrum, but I haven't seen a multi-effect that does that. But then again, I haven't seen every plugin out there, so there could be one out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take FXEQ, throw on a couple things, and see how it sounds. Not sponsored, by the way, not getting paid to make this video. I did get it sent to me for free, but they have no say on what I can or cannot say in this video. Let's get to it. All right, so this is the beat we're gonna be using today. I made it on my live stream, not mixed. It's just kind of been thrown together. Maybe a little bit leveled here and there. Sound design along the way, but not fully mixed. So let's just play through this little snippet. Alright, so that's a snippet of the beat. There's a specific reason why I chose this beat, and that's because this main melody is multiple MIDI layers bounced out into an audio file. As you can hear, there's some multiple layers, and I feel like the FXEQ would sound really good on stuff like this. So let's pull it up. Alright, so here we are on the FXEQ, and I think the best place to start is the presets. Let's go to keys and synths. Let's go through some stuff. Alright, so the ones that have send at the end of these, put the plugin in FX only mode, which is essentially, it's meant to be on a send, so you can turn that off to hear the blend. You're going through the presets, sometimes you forget what your original sound sounds like. So those are the keys presets. I did like this electric keys spaced out preset, but to be honest, I think the main draw of this plugin is to create your own sounds. This is definitely a sound design tool for sure. Let's go to default. So say I had the sound right. I kind of want, a little delay up here, but I don't want my bass to get delayed, my low frequencies. Hold the delay and just move it over here. You can kind of hear that delay in the background now. There's a bunch of different delays. You can reverse it. You want to hear exactly what it's doing? Now let's keep it synced. Now let's keep it quick actually. Now, like you heard, now I only have a delay in the high end. The low one is untouched, the low mids are untouched. Just that high end has that delay. I kind of want that low end to be distorted, you know what I'm saying? Add some little saturation to it. Let's do it. What's up here? To be honest, I prefer the mids. Add a little distortion. Just like EQ can change the curve. What we got in here? Tape. A little tape warmth, but I think we can go with this end. What's this 4X? Oh, oversampling. Nice. Now, what if we want some reverb? You know what I mean? You can do this as well. And I don't want my low end to have that much reverb. You can stack it. Actually, another thing that's pretty cool is if you want multiple places to have that reverb, you can. So you're not limited to just this. You can create another one and another one. You can just keep creating a bunch of curves, and you can create your own curve of where you want those effects. I don't want those. I just want my high end to have some reverb and maybe some low mids. One thing I do wish they had was an ability to, unless I'm missing it, but as you saw, when I hit solo, I'm only soloing this band. Can I have both bands soloed? No, I can't. I can highlight both bands to move them, but I can't solo both bands at once. Add a little bit of chorus as well. Why not? Ooh, a flanger would sound good. And I just love how you can sync everything with the tempo. So pretty much I added saturation, reverb, delay, and modulation to everything but the low end. Preserve the low end. I don't want any effects on the low end. I just said low end a bunch of times. But essentially it just lets you put all those effects wherever you want. A quick before and after. You can hear that the low end is pretty much unaffected. Now let's go to the drums. And you can do the same thing. I think it would sound pretty cool. A little bit of reverb only on those little hi-hats up top. Maybe the open hat. And let's saturate the kick only. Yeah, just add a little tape saturation to the kick. See what these presets sound like. I'm telling you, this definitely, I wouldn't use this as necessarily like a mixing tool. It's definitely a creative effect for sound design especially. Now, I did use it on some like combination of stuff, but of course you can put it on solo sounds as well. Let's put on this bass. I did see there were some bass presets. simple bass. Go into the bass presets. Some of those presets sounded really good. It really can show off what it can do. A mount knob up here is a mix knob, by the way. So now we're in the sample that I made, also on my live stream. And we're just gonna try FXEQ on this. So there's a snippet of the sample. The reason why I wanted to try it on this is because there's more individual sounds. For example, these keys. We could try the lo-fi. We haven't really touched this one yet. Well, you can hear the detune. Then we go for a vinyl. Around here. I like that actually. Subtle. A little bit of saturation. You get a little crunchier, you know? That's the thing about this tool. You can create some crazy different effects, or you can also use it subtly as well. Alright, so that's FXEQ. I actually really like it. I think it's very unique. Again, like I said at the beginning, I don't know every single plugin that exists, but this is the first plugin of this type that I've seen personally, that I've used as well, and I think it's a great idea. I do wish I had a few other features, like being able to solo each of these, as opposed to only being able to solo the band. For example, if I'm going to saturate and I have two bands and I want to solo both of the bands, I can't. I can only solo one at a time. Even if I select both, it will only solo one. But you can bypass the whole thing, every single band. And you can also bypass a singular band. But I wish they had like a solo on each of these as well. That way you can hear the effects of all the bands at once. So Native Instruments, Izotope, please add that feature. Who knows, maybe it exists, I'm just missing it. Also, this plugin is $50, and for $50, you get 5 different effects, and you can also use these effects in the creative ways and unique ways compared to other effects. So I think it's actually a really well-priced plugin. So if you found what you heard or what you saw interesting, definitely recommend checking it out. But that's me for this one. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think, subscribe for more videos, and be sure to check me out on my social medias and my music and all streaming platforms as well, all linked down below. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so right, feels so